Um, Good evening, Abhineet. Can you please tell us about yourself? Your interview date is not known, na?
No, sir, it's not announced yet.
Yeah. Please tell me about yourself.
So, good evening, sir. My name is Abhinit R. Artikote. I'm from Karnataka, Bangalore. My native place is Chitradurga. I've completed my post-graduation in agricultural extension from University of Agricultural Science, Bangalore, GKVK. And my hobbies include I'm good at painting and pencil sketches, and also I watch world cinemas. Uh,
Mhm. Yeah. Now, can you tell us some good points about your Chitradurga?
So Chitradurga is a place of historical significance. Here, Chitradurga was once, during the time of Ashoka, was declared as the ending point of the Mauryan kingdom because Ashokan inscriptions and minor edicts are found in a place called Brahmagiri in Molkalmur Taluk. Chitradurga is also called as City of Fort because of the extensive and highly resistible fort found in Chitradurga district, owned by Vijayanagara Empire at the starting, which was taken over by the Palegars of Chitradurga, called as Matti Timmanna Nayak, and which was successively occupied by various other Palegars. And the last one to rule that Chitradurga fort was Veera Madakari Nayakas.
Yeah. Now, in Chitradurga, tell us about the agriculture.
So agriculture in Chitradurga is more by and large a rain-fed agriculture, and the major crop grown in Chitradurga include groundnut and sunflower.
Mhm. Mm, no, only groundnut and
Sunflowers. That's the
oh,
primarily cultivated crop, but in the border
acha,
areas
acha.
in
Oh, acha. Is it a hill station, Chitradurga?
no, sir, it's a rain-fed area, sir. It's in plateaus.
But why other crops like paddy and other things are not possible?
No, sir, paddy requires too much of irrigation, but it is devoid of irrigation. But in the borders, which is facilitated by Sharavati River, there we grow coconut and aracanut as well. But paddy is predominantly not grown, sir.
What do you know about Mr. M.S. Swaminathan, who is no more?
Swaminathan is known as the father of Green Revolution in India, who played a predominant role in bringing the semi-dwarf varieties of rice and wheat into India from Mexico with through Northern genes. And he was also the chairman of National Committee on Farm Agriculture, which spoke about increasing the MSP by 50% through comprehensive cost.
Why did you choose agriculture as your subject?
Sir, I was always fascinated towards rural development, and I truly believe that agriculture is one such enterprise which majorly constitutes the rural employment. Around 40% of India's workforce is dependent on agriculture, and I believe development of agriculture is directly enforces or it is tending towards development of India, sir. So I truly believe agriculture is primarily required society in enterprise in the whole economy of the country.
What is your idea regarding work-life balance?
So work-life balance is one of the major challenging issues that is being faced in the present scenario. Given the situations where there is rising globalization and increasing competition, work-life balancing has become a challenge. So there are companies which are not in favor of work-life balance. There are companies which are highly favorable towards work-life balance. But in order to ensure that the companies efficiency is maintained and also there is a better social capital and social harmony, work-life balance is very much important, sir.
How is economics connected with agriculture?
So today agriculture is facing major problem as far as the marketing is concerned. We have the technologies, but what is not facilitated is marketing and proper cost and return analysis of the crops. The farmers are also facing the problems with regard to price volatility. Given these scenarios, I think economics is very much interdependent with as far as agriculture is concerned.
Your interview date is not known, na? Sorry.
No, sir, it's not announced, sir.
Very good. What are the things you have prepared for this mock interview?
Sir, I had briefly gone through that Guidely interview books and some of the news information regarding agriculture and etc.
Good. What is white? Who is father of white revolution?
Varghese Kurian is the father of white revolution in India.
How do you correlate agriculture with banking?
Uh, for the operations of agriculture on day-to-day basis or time-to-time basis, there is a necessity of credit linkages. Over the period of time, farmers were highly dependent on the money lenders, but in the recent times, there is a necessary and requisite proportional increase in the institutional credit. So banking today, even both the private sector and the public sector banks both are concentrating towards development of agriculture, and they're also recruiting agriculture field officers in the bank to facilitate uh, credit management and credit dispersal.
Can you tell me what is horticulture?
Horticulture is the operation and management of fruits, vegetables, and plantation crops, and also the flower crops.
What is a cash crop?
Cash crops are those crops which have high value in the market, and also it has export orientation as well.
What is the scope of agriculture in India and its position?
As far the scope of agriculture is concerned, it is very huge, and which is also, as far as the present position of agriculture is concerned, 40% of the labor force depends on agriculture, and 17.7% of India's GVA is contributed by agriculture. Agriculture grows at a rate of 3.4% in terms of GDP. This is it.
Good. Now, please tell me, which bank are you having account?
I'm having account in Canara Bank, sir.
Acha. Which bank was merged with Canara Bank?
Syndicate Bank was merged with Canara Bank.
Can you tell me what is an RRB?
RRBs, it is called as regional rural banks, which focuses primarily on dispersal of credit for rural enterprises, cottage industries, and agricultural growth. The RRBs are sponsored by Government of India, state government, and also the lead bank of the concerned district or the sponsoring bank at the ratio of, if I'm not wrong, it is 35 is to 15 is to 50.
No, state central government 50. First tell central government.
Central
Then
government
tell 50%. Then tell state government 15. Then sponsoring bank 35.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
okay, very good. Very good. That's correct. What is a scheduled bank?
Scheduled bank are those banks which comes under the Banking Regulation Act. Under I don't recall the schedule number, sir.
No.
But,
scheduled banks are those banks that are included in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. Scheduled bank are those banks which are included in the second schedule of the RBI Act 1934. Earlier, the condition was that they should have paid up capital and reserves of rupees 5 lakhs when the act was passed in 1940s. But nowadays, that is not the condition. Even for starting a small finance bank, what is the capital required?
500 crores, 200 crores.
No. 200 crores. Small finance bank, 200 crores. And payment banks, 100 crores. And say commercial bank, 500 crores. Understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, another simple question for you. Tell me the names of 4 deputy governors of RBI.
One is Devarata Patra. And I think one more, Jayant Verma. And
No. So wrong. MD Patro, Rajeshwar Rao, Rabi Shankar, Janaki Raman, Swaminathan, or Swaminathan Janaki Raman. Okay?
I'll look into it once again.
Yeah, very good. No problem. Then what is a mutual fund?
So mutual fund is a consolidated fund by various depositors, which is later facilitated for the share market transaction.
You can tell better way also. Please study and prepare yourself. This is
Okay.
okay, but you can tell still better. Which is the regulatory body for mutual funds?
I'm not sure about it.
SEBI, Securities
SEBI.
Exchange Board of India.
I
Which is the
see.
regulatory body for insurance?
IRDA, I see.
Very good. Who is the chairman of SEBI?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I don't remember
Mrs.
the name.
Madhabi Puri Buch. Mrs. Madhabi Puri Buch. Can you
Yes,
name
sir.
5 union ministers and their cabinets?
The first is the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Second is Honorable Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah, and Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, and Defense Minister Sri Rajnath Singh, and Honorable Minister for Industries Sri Kumar Swamy.
Why did you not tell about agriculture minister? Your agriculture candidate. What is his name?
Narendra Singh Tomar.
No, that was long back. Now it is Shivraj Singh Chauhan,
Sorry, sir.
who was
Sorry, sir.
previously Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh.
You are an agriculture man, so you must tell about agriculture minister. You must also tell about MSME minister and all that. Very good. You answered very well. Now, I will conclude by asking you last question. Please tell me two current affair news you are remembering.
So the first one is definitely about the Israel-Iran conflict, which is happening in the Middle East of the country, Middle East
Hmm.
of the world, which has also brought in serious setback to the various economic activities that was happening in the global supply chain. The second current affairs, I would like to take the current affairs that's happening in Karnataka itself, sir, which is about the scandals that was happening in the Mysore Urban Development Authority.
No, but don't take this unnecessarily. You will be entering into complications. Don't tell about scams. If you can avoid that, avoid that. Because I think you have to talk ill about your chief minister, which is not required. Understand?
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
Now tell me one more news.
One more. Uh, I'm unable to recall.
Doesn't matter. Prepare yourself properly. Every day I am giving you that banking update. Even if you read that, that is sufficient. Even otherwise, every day I am giving you current affairs snippets. If you read that, that will also be sufficient. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Best wishes. Abhineet, you did well. You can do
Thank
still
you.
better. And their expectation from you will be very high because you are agriculture candidate. They will expect you to, they will also ask you why you are coming to banking. They will ask more about agricultural advances. You must study about Kisan credit card, agriculture major term loans, then infrastructure loan, renewable energy loan, and all that you should study. I think there must be some material in the guidely itself. Please go through that. If you are not
Okay, sir.
getting it, go to rbi.org.in. There you search priority sector. There will be a big circular about priority sector. Read that. From that, make out your points. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Best
very much.
wishes. Best wishes. Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Bye. Yeah.
Bye, sir.
Now I think next interview will be at 6:45. I have to go for my breakfast and then come. Then we will meet around 6:45. Thank you.
Sir,
Yeah.
hello, sir. Sir, this is Abira. Actually, sir, tomorrow is my mock schedule, but
Yeah.
can you please reschedule it on 11th?
You pardon, you want me to postpone to 11th?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute for 5 minutes. I'm not seeing pen. Pen is here. Ram. I have given you tomorrow. What is your number, Abira? First five numbers.
8697
1 minute.
86976.
I know. 7:45 p.m. I have given you.
Yes, sir.
I am canceling that. I will post the date as 11th October, 5:30 p.m. Okay.
All right. All right.
Hello, sir.
5:30. Yeah, 1 minute.
Oh,
5:30 p.m. I will write like this. 1 minute. I think I can stop recording.